Hey, it's BrickTsar Shark, and we're looking at a vintage Lego set. This thing is 40 years old. Pieces are sticking out everywhere. It's called Coast Guard Station. It's set 369. We have the original instructions in the original box, which we'll show you. It comes with 5 minifigures. Those are the old pre-minifigure figures that didn't have arms. And interestingly, it was remade kind of in a newer set, 575, that actually had minifigures, had a little bit different colors, but it's pretty much a similar style of build, set 575. But we'll look at that one at another time. But this one is pretty cool. That guy's got his head turned around backwards. I never know which way these guys are looking. What are you looking at? Look that way. So it's really weird minifigures, and there's a couple of unusual, well, and I say unusual, just a couple of different building techniques here, kind of minor thing that you don't really see Lego doing a lot of anymore, but it's a simple set, so we'll show it to you. We'll start with our minifigures. Alright, so this is actually pretty neat because they have stickers on them. A lot of the sets that had these style of figures, I've been watching, alright. They're minifigures. Okay. There's 5 of them. 5. And they're all the same. Their stickers are a little crooked. But a lot of the old sets that had these types of minifigures, they didn't have stickers on them. There are a few. So that's pretty neat that they have the stickers. And it's just worker men with their arms in their pockets, apparently, and you turn the hat to kind of show which way they're looking if you want to. These are not the people I would want to be saved by if they came out to do some kind of Coast Guard rescue, because they just stand around with their hands in their pocket. But they don't have any moving parts, so when you put them in a vehicle, you have to do like this guy in this little hovercraft thing. He's just sitting there. I don't know how he controls anything, but you got to use your imagination for that. But that's all there is to those figures. Pretty cool. So you got this hovercraft and this other hovercraft. It's got the little propellers on the back. And those are like jet engines on other sets. And then you got the little sea helicopter. It can land on the water. Just really simple build. Nothing much to it at all. I think if you put the guy in here, you don't put his legs, you just put his torso in there. But he's got a landing pad right there. Let's look at the actual Coast Guard station. Alright, so like 5 years from now, somebody will be going like, that guy doesn't come with that set. Right, he doesn't. Okay, so this blue base plate that it's on actually has dots on it. And I took a picture of it, but it's not a real good picture. I'll show you in the instruction manual. It kind of makes it a bummer if you want to rebuild into something else, because the dots will be visible unless you put pieces right over those dots. But this is where the helicopter lands. And you got these stairs going down, these little white fences going to this other area, a little observation area. And this goes down to where the boats can pull up to the dock. Well, they can almost pull up there. And then here's the door. The minifigures can't possibly fit in these little buildings, and there's no floors to them. But he's got this little lookout that he can come to. We can focus on him. And then there's the ladder. Now here's one of those unusual builds I was talking about. We'll go ahead and do like a 360 of this. See the windows on the back, the windows on the side. But this ladder is just sitting there like that. They just connected those bricks to the ladder, and then you just set it over the edge like that. And then up here at the top with all the equipment, you got the 8-prong antenna, which is often broken. You got this other little radar thing. You got the stud closed 1x1 round pieces. I guess this is so you can get the wind speed. But then this little piece here, they just got it stuck between the studs like that. You don't get the shark with it, but this little piece here. So that's all there is to it. It's a pretty neat little set. Very unusual. But let me show you that instruction manual in the box. I love these old style boxes. They give you all these suggested builds here. Then on the back there's more things that you can build from the set. Oh, this reminds me, seeing that sticker there, I am missing the stickers for the vehicle there. It's supposed to be a yellow sticker right there, and there's supposed to be some life preservers. We look at the instruction manual, there's life preserver there, there's one up there, and then the two on the helicopter, maybe another one I'm missing. But I will just say that they threw them in there. They saw those big sharks, and they said, we're not getting in there, and they just threw the life preservers out. They're just like, you're on your own, we're not dumping in there. That's what happened with that. But go back to the box. It opens up, and the pieces can be stored in there, and you can close it back up. But that's just pretty neat. Yeah, I think those are the only 4 stickers I'm missing. I'm thinking about getting some aftermarket stickers instead of looking for an original sticker sheet. The reason you lose these is because they're over 3 pieces, and those are over 3 pieces there, and once you take it apart, they usually stickers go. But you see the little dots on the plate? That's to help you get started when you're building. Like when you're building the model, there you got your dots, and then that's where you can put the first step. But yeah, this is what happens when you try to build something else. You get dots showing. So, and the reason I mention that is because that's one of those things when I was a kid. I had sets like this, like the hospital and the windmill, and they had those dots on them, and I was always frustrated. I'm like, if I try to rebuild something, the dots are going to be showing. But I don't know. It's not really that bad. But it does make the base plates unique to the set. So they're makes them a little more rare that way. But anyway, that is the Coast Guard Station Set 369 from 1976. Would you want Coast Guard dudes with their hands in their pockets saving you from the big sharks? I don't think so. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching. It's BrickTsar Shark.